My general writing process, usually I hear a song and I know within like the first like 10 seconds if I'm going to resonate with it lyrically. The first things that come will be the melody. The melody comes first, and then I hear harmonies, and then I kind of like fill in the words from there. Novel writing process, but so far it's been working. My mom is actually a noted songwriter for Motown. She was in the Motown studios as a songwriter. So, second generation. And every time I write a song, I kind of like run it by her real quick. I'm like, Mom, like da 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 da. She's like, yeah, cool, that's nice. But for the song "I'll Be Alright," I played her that song, and she like filled in like a key word that I was like, oh fuck. It's like. My name is Xtina Beni, and I'll be talking about the I'll Be Alright series. Get my Kim on real quick, because Benny and Kim are two different entities, but they, I'll Be Alright is just about kind of like the human experience of experiencing sorrow, but yet still being hopeful. It's a song of faith, and it's kind of just a testament to the journey that was just super authentically found. When I was writing the song, it really just came to me naturally. I heard the bars and I responded to it, but living in misery, sometimes I feel like it's hard to breathe. That was before everything happened during the pandemic. That was like a year before. And that's how I was feeling a year before. So then like the pandemic and the revolution began happening. And that's kind of just like some lyrics that were authentic in the moment and still relevant today for a lot of different reasons. So shout out to old Benny for the layup to current Benny. That worked out. So I'll Be Alright originated from just a super random studio session with a friend. This is before I even started recording music. So I was in the studio and like the melody of the music began to play, the chords, and I kind of like resonated to it. I was like, oh wait, like in my mind, I was like, oh wait, I hear something. And then I got encouraged to sing it. And then like the whole song of I'll Be Alright is just like a freestyle of like the very first time I ever sang, which is crazy. Like I was just, playing around. So then I just wanted to kind of develop that a little bit more because it was an a cappella version, which is part one. And then we got part two written to make it kind of a more soulful sound that I was going for, that I thought I could express my vocals a little more clearly in that particular genre and style. Got that done, and then we evolved it to a part three version, which is a little more dancey, a little more groovable. So it's kind of just like the evolution of what happened a year ago to where I am now, in like saying the same things, but kind of like understood in different ways. It's feeling like one days, but nothing seems to go away. So tired of stress, just looking for a better day. That's just like on those days that like shit is going so wrong in so many ways, and you still have to kind of like navigate it. So that's what it speaks to. It speaks to those moments of just like, fuck, shit is real, but yet like you just keep pushing on, and then you just understand that things will lighten up and get better. So that's where it came from. Because this song is the truth, guys. Go listen. I am like super proud of this song. It's like really authentic to me as an artist, because it's like part one is the very raw recording of something I didn't even know I had. Part two is the evolution of that, kind of in a more expressive way of my talent. And I also think that it's impactful. You know, I wanted to just continue to connect with people as far as like sentiments, right? And so I wanted to express the power of music. And I know that that's like inspirational when you are as authentic as possible. And so I'll Be Alright is just like me kind of like expressing my sorrows, but making it cool. And I just really hope that people resonate with it. Ooh, good question. Okay, so part two is more soulful. It's a R&B song. I will classify it as an R&B song, more soulful. And that is kind of like the style that I'm really used to singing. I love jazz, I love R&B, and I think that part two demonstrates my fascination and then, you know, inputting my own style into that particular genre. So I'm super excited about part two, the R&B version. And then I also love house music, and I think that this is more of a rejoice song as well. It's like a song that you can connect to with your sorrow, but then there's also like, it's an uplifting song, like actually it's hopeful. And so part three is the evolution of kind of the more like elevated, happy version of it. It's like, yeah, shit's fucked up, but you know, it's all right. I'll be all right. You know, it's turn up, you can dance to it. And it's, yeah, it's more rejoiceful to me. And that's kind of like both sides of my artistry. I think I do have the depth of the bluesy R&B singer, but then I also think that I have kind of more like the poppy, fun aspect of maybe house music as well. So I want to be able to blend those two things together, and I think I'll Be Alright part 3 did that perfectly. Shout out to Bossable Beatz, come through, gang, gang. Special to me is that it's my first song of, it's the first single that I've ever recorded by myself. Music is super new to me. I've been doing it for a couple years now. Fashion is kind of more familiar, but music is something that I'm just getting into. So this is the series of like my very first songs that I've ever explored and ever created. And after hearing that, I'm really excited to continue to show you what we can do. I hope that they take back some inspiration to just like continue through rough processes and just know that there's like light at the end of the tunnel, and just like keep it moving and things will work out. Some to the people. Hey, no. WaveMakers. Wait. Hold on. Let me do it one more time. I don't know if I should point. I think I should just say it. Okay, we're gonna do a couple days. WaveMakers.